Welcome back, guys. It is Monday morning here at Davis Auto Sales in beautiful Richmond, Virginia. We're going to have a little bit cooler week this week. Hopefully we don't have 140-degree weather inside of our buildings. Hopefully maybe we can just keep it to 100. We got the fan guys coming to work on the fan systems in there. We got some planning to do over at the showroom. Mike got a couple of the classics out. We're going to do some updated videos on these. They've been sitting around for a little while. Alvin's in the back rolling on getting some stuff detailed. We had a customer travel in on this 7-3 excursion over the weekend. I think that one's going to be spoken for. And a lot of tow truck related stuff. So with all good things, looks like a beautiful week. 4th of July. We have 0 wind, so you can't see the flag flying, but it will be flying high for the 4th of July along with our pennants on our antennas. Hope you guys have a safe and happy 4th. I'll say it once. I'll say it many more times as the week goes on. But we got a short week. We will be closed on Friday. If you plan to travel through, a lot of people travel on holidays. If you will let us know that you're traveling through, we will still be able to try to accommodate you. Not sure how we'll have hours on Friday at all, or Saturday or Sunday, but if you got something that's being shipped out, shipped in, we will try to be available. We always try to be accommodating. 4th of July is a busy holiday weekend. Busy for business, busy for people just wanting to stop by. We actually had somebody, I forgot to tell you guys this, we had somebody bring his father by as a Father's Day present to view our square bodies. We had 2 people call about doing that, and they were like, is that okay? Can we do that? One actually showed up, brought their father here to let them look around for Father's Day in the square body building because they were a square body freak, which is awesome. But as I said, with all good things, you also got bad things. We had one of our very faithful followers, and also the fellow that called me is another faithful follower, goes way back. He actually used to work for the state police. He'd stop in here and chit chat when he had a break. He was on the DOT division, so he's very big on tow trucks and tow truck safety and things like that. And he said, JW, he said, you wouldn't know me from my name. He said, you know me if you saw me. Been coming by there for many years. He worked this corridor, in case you guys don't know. 95 is right through the woods right there. If we put the drone up and go over those trees, you can see 95. 95 runs parallel with Route 1. And he worked that corridor. And he said, JW, he said, this fella passed away. And I'm going to bring you all a video about it. I'm not going to do it now until I have the actual information, which I'm supposed to be getting very soon, about his time for his funeral, the arrangements. They're going to do a procession of the tow trucks. He said one of the last things he asked before he passed away the other day was whether they would be able to have tow trucks at his funeral. And he actually asked about us, whether he thought we would attend, and he was also a big fan of our square bodies. You would talk about something that'll reach inside and just rip you out. He said, you met him before as well. He said, neither of us ever bought anything from you yet. He said, but I tell you what, he said, if we could have had a tattoo put on our bodies, we would tattoo your business on our bodies. He said he thought it was the greatest thing when we went into the tow trucks full-fledged. He knew we've been messing with tow trucks forever. We actually asked him questions before on the legal side of things with tow trucks when we might have had 3 tow trucks in stock, 4 tow trucks in stock. Then he said, JW, he said, I've also watched y'all with square bodies, and now obviously we've expanded on that. But it was a big push during COVID. Obviously we changed things a ton for that. We also put the rental business in. He was raving about the rental business, and he brought up some things that we're going to do in a video shortly that I have a hard time putting into words, but when I put it into words, you guys are going to really understand the need for the rental side of things and how it gives back. Yes, it's a whole nother business. It's a lot of effort for us, but it also gives back to you guys for the towing community. So sad to have one of our followers lost, and just humbled by the words that man said and how much they appreciated what we did. And even in his sick and final days, sitting there and looking forward to watching our videos, he said, you got a sense of humor and business sense. He said it all goes together. And I can tell you, man, that's chill bumps on my arms. I mean, it's something you never want to hear, that you lost somebody, and prayers with him, his family, and everybody else. And we are going to somehow, even though it's going to be a short week, we're going to send one of our trucks. I doubt it will be me that'll be able to go, unfortunately, but we will send one of our trucks with a square body on the back to his procession. Nothing we could do more than to honor that man's situation. And I'm going to put it out there too. Man, he's getting it on that bicycle. So I'm going to put it out there too once the text comes through of the service. I don't have Facebook personally, so he was going to forward it to me. It's coming through now, but I can't open it because I'm not in there. Michael Wayne Varbles was his name, and Final Ride Parade, and I'll get the rest of it once it comes through. And I'd like to put his obituary information, and I'll make a video to post, and hopefully it stays out there forever. People can appreciate it because horsepower. Yeah, we got some horsepower on Jeff Davis. The flag, look at the flag starting to fly. We're talking about this whole procession and the flags flying. Man, that was very emotional. So we also came back from Binky's this weekend. You want to talk about a humble man with the planet's best collection of ATCs and ATVs. And it's kind of funny. Me and him chuckled about it. Every time I tell somebody what I'm trying to do, I was talking to a fellow late Friday in California about a bike that he actually called. He said, I see y'all are buying some stuff. And he had a bike he thought I'd be interested in. I am. I'm trying to work out the logistics. He said, you near that guy Binky? You trying to be like Binky? And I was like, no, sir. Binky's a good friend and a long-term customer of mine. I said, I'm not even looking for that. I said, I want to be a junior to what Binky's doing, but in a different way. I want to ride all my bikes. I want to enjoy all my bikes. I want my guys to be able to relish in them. I want my brothers to be able to ride them with me. And then we're going to put them away because it's an investment. It's something that people are going to look at. They're going to see. I saw something this morning that reminded me a lot. There's a place in Kentucky that has a Viper sitting up on a big post out in front of their business, which we're going to put something on top of that building. I'm going to tell you guys that now. In a year, 2 years, or 3 years from now, when I do it, you're going to be like, dang, he said he was going to do it, and he really did it. I don't know if we're going to put it like a plane crashing into it or like a helicopter flying out of it or an old car maybe jumping out of it, but I'm going to come up with something cool. We got to finish it off first, but that is on the forefront to do for that building. Of course, I got to get permits to do it, but we're going to do it. But this guy put a Viper up on this post in 1996. It's a 1996 Viper. Well, they just pulled it down for the second time, and I went in and read the article. It was very interesting. So many people hey say, nay say, whatever it is about that car. This owner of this company, they call him Grandpa, bought that car brand new on a CO. I think they're a Dodge dealer, and he put it up there. They took the interior out and put it up there. The car, everybody said, was a salvage car. It was a donation car. It was this. It was that. It was wrecked. They put it up there brand new with like 5 miles on it, just as a symbol for the business. And imagine how much business it's brought to them over the years. Just imagine. They did donor what at that time was probably a $45,000 car to make a sign out of it. But they've taken it down and restored it a couple times, put it back up. It's still brand spanking new. It's been up there now for 96, almost 30 years, 28 years. So imagine how many customers it's brought them in. So that also the Viper people are like, oh my gosh, you're ruining blah, 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 blah. It's kind of funny. So same way with that. If you guys see what we do over there and be like, you wasted something or whatever, it's going to be a landmark. It's going to be something people see. Sometimes subliminal in business is worth more than anything. Some of us doing these videos and some of the vehicles that I buy for these videos, they're an expense, but they return themselves. Some people made fun right there. One of our most viral videos took place right there in that little spot the other day. It was just me in a minute and a half talking about this cool 3-wheeler that we turned into a 9-wheeler. It's had more shares than any video we've ever made, right? You said it beat it, right?
No, that was the square body that beat it.
Oh, the square body beat it. Okay. So we had 2. Actually, AJ, just being funny, took a little quick clip of a truck running that we also posted that I didn't even know he took. Somebody else sent it to me that he'd sent it to them. So I put it back online, and it has become one of the most viral videos, followed up by the 9-wheeler video, which a lot of people made fun of, that we sacrificed a nice unit. If you watch the video, you'll understand. I made it so that the next day I could take it back apart. But that thing's been so popular, it'll never come apart, I don't think. Matter of fact, it's at Binky's collection right now. We got to go pick it up sometime. But what a cool thing. So simplest things in the world go a long ways. We're going to bring you guys some good content today. Rental tow truck video explained thoroughly. Might get to planting some more palm trees. Get you a video of that. We got 2 or 3 new trucks to post. Christian's out here getting all the window stickers caught up. So when you guys come and browse, I want you to be able to walk through. And right now you can. Window sticker, window sticker, window sticker, window sticker, window stickers. On the back of that one, window sticker, window sticker, window sticker. You don't have to get bothered in the office. Unless you want us to come out and bug you, window sticker. And it is clean, clear, easy to read. You got your VIN number right here if you want to go home and research it. You got a QR code. You can save it. The year, the make, the model, the mileage, the price, the features that we know about the vehicle, the features that the VIN number knows about the vehicle, and then just our promises to what we do on all our vehicles. Our business hours, our business address, our telephone number, a picture of the vehicle. The reason for that is we do screw up. So if you see a picture of a red Dodge on a white Excursion, Christian was having an off day. So everything is right there, making sure everything's good. So very important piece of information. We've been doing that since the 80s. Dad would typewriter them. He'd take his time and he'd actually typewriter them and put them on the inside with tape. And then eventually we started laminating them. And then eventually I helped work with this company here to patent and invent this particular item that you put it in that stays on the window even when you roll the window down. These are actually used nationwide now. It's pretty cool. And we came up with that idea sitting at a restaurant with a group of friends from the car business, from the detail business, from the, I guess you call them an inventor. All of us just came up with this idea and it came to life. So whole nother story about that too in length. I'll tell you guys about that whole journey, which was pretty cool. Made me be able to afford a couple extra 3-wheelers with that mailbox money, we call it. And flag is still flying high. So be back at you guys shortly. That's your Monday update. A lot to do today. Thanks a lot.